Revelation 1935. From the 1st of June 1941. Demon seeks to destroy, test, doubt. The demon seeks to destroy what God builds up in his love. He seeks to arouse mistrust and doubt in people's hearts and uses people who think they are clever and wise and who also appear to be clever and wise, for their objections are heeded and considered important. And now all willpower is required to withstand such objections, if a work is not to be endangered, which has an extremely great significance. Every objection is unjustified which is based on mental considerations, insofar as the working of the Spirit is questioned. It cannot be right, for truth is where the working of the Spirit appears. However, if truth appears as untruth, thus unacceptable, then it must be seriously examined whether the human being is willing to accept and what determines him to reject what is commanded. Men should certainly examine everything and keep the best. But there are things for which there is no proof, which can therefore hardly be completely fathomed on earth other than in a spiritual way. But by whom should people be given information about this if God would not do so? Where can pure truth be sought if not from God himself? Therefore the doubter must first give account to himself as to how he relates to God. Whether he acknowledges God as the truth, whether he appeals to God himself for the truth, and whether he can stand before God, that is, whether he has shaped himself such that he is worthy to receive the truth from God himself. For that alone is decisive, whether his thought material was gained by knowing or ignorant beings. If God is to give him an answer to his questions, he must first have turned to him in prayer. Consequently, a person asking for right knowledge will also stand in right knowledge, but if the person only allows his intellect to speak instead of his heart, he will be answered by the one who tries to confuse people's thinking, who now endeavors to raise all kinds of objections in order to merely stop the truth. And it is so immensely important to unconditionally believe the transmissions which God lets reach earth, for they alone guarantee purest truth. And the Spirit from God will truly instruct people correctly who request the truth from God. Amen.